Okay, guys. Welcome to Lunar Beach's Crypto. I'm going to run over the ACH Alchemy Pay chart, and I just wanted to show you guys what I'm seeing on the chart and where I expect things to go as far as ACH is concerned. Let me go ahead and take that off. Let's go full screen on this. Make sure you can see it nice and clear. All right, so I'm on the 4 hourly chart. And as you can see, I've already put some lines up on where this thing has been tracking. Okay, so it has been tracking kind of inside this channel. And then we got a breakout right here above this ascending line of resistance. And then we got a breakout above it, came back, tested it, came back up, and then we tested it again, and then we fell through. So tested it for support. We didn't get the support that we needed, so we fell through, came back up, tried to test again for another breakthrough, failed, and then it came down, came back up, tried again, failed, down, back up, tried again, failed, and after the third try to get back up above, that's typically if you don't break it on that third attempt, or at this point, well, we did break through here. I was going to say one, two, three, didn't break, but then it finally broke, but then we couldn't maintain the support. So it fell through, and then we just started a decline today, starting yesterday into today. So, and then we came down, we tested this, we did pop up real quick. That's when I tweeted about, we hit the 0.1074 mark or 0.107. Yeah, I think it was 0.10. Let's see, low 0.1073. Okay, so we came back up. Then we tested it again around this point, and then it just fell through. So now, what we did have as support, as an upward sloping support, has now become resistance. We did come back up. Looks like we attempted to test it, and then we fell out. So, right now, I'm certain that this will eventually start cranking back up. I know that for sure. It just looks like, if I come over here, let's go to Coinbase, everything is kind of up. Um, one sec. Okay, so ACH, I don't know if I have it on this list. I thought I did. But let's go back. Let's change. There we go. ACH. All right, so it's up 1.69% since it turned 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So we did come up at 7 test, and then we've come back down, and now we're trying to hopefully maybe make another break for it, and hopefully get back up into this channel where we can come back and break out. And then I imagine once we do that, we go ahead and draw horizontal line here at the top of this candle wick here. So what I expect is, what I hope for is that we come back up, probably come down, test, get our support here, and then come back up, hit this line of resistance, and then come back down, test support at this high right here, and then hopefully it gets confirmed, and then we get sent up. Not Probably not to 22 cents that quickly, but maybe we'll come back up. Let's say we'll come back up, we'll test this resistance again, bounce around a couple of times, and then we break through. But yeah, so that would get us up to, we're working out this 14 to 16 cent range. I know there's a big wall at a big sell wall at 15 cents. It's been that way for several days now, so I expect that to be, something that's gonna have to be ate up and torn down. So that's just what I'm seeing as far as that goes. Now earlier today, I was seeing some patterns on the 1 hour chart. Let's go ahead and take these off. And I do have an alert set here so that I know when it breaks 14 cents, just for personal trading reasons. So I did notice some patterns forming earlier today before they just completely broke through. So first, now I want to start off with what I tweeted out at first. At first, I saw a symmetrical triangle starting from here. About I went ahead and took out that wick. I think it's fine. And then here. So you got your symmetrical triangle. And then I said, all right, you take the from your entry up to the top, and then you move this so you either have from here up to 16 cents or so, or you could fall down and look at that. It's almost came down to 0.097, which I think is what I tweeted out. That's how I got my target. And it looks like it might actually be doing that. There was that one, so it might actually be following this pattern more so than the, well, let's just see. So I also saw kind of a descending triangle. It's a little uneven, but it'll be okay. And then, so you take your point, and this one would actually bring us a little lower to 0.094 from the breakout point. So let's go there. Yep, 0.094, which would make sense. You're testing this area right here where you did have some resistance, and then it finally broke through. Then you have a level of support right here at 0.095. As you can see, the bounces on there, and then it took off. So right now, so we did test this support level right here, and it bounced right off right here at a 0.0, basically 10 cents, and then it bounced off, and now we are moving up again. So we could still go lower and follow this, or maybe that's it. Maybe we're done with the correction and we just start moving our way back up and start hopefully forming a new pattern. So at this moment, I'm still bullish, and I will show you also. I'm going to go ahead and throw on Lux Algo on here. And so it wanted to exit out right here. So this says exit sell, get out now. But as you can see, it quickly sucked up, and now we're just in a strong sell. So you would have sold up here. Well, when it gave the signal, that was minus 18%. So you could have saved yourself 18% right there. I do love this indicator. It's pretty awesome. But as you can tell, and I've got some trend lines on here, some what they call it, trend catcher and trend tracer. So I put that on there. It just really helps you see trends a lot better. This Lux Algo indicator package, and same down here. So we did have some institutional buys down here, and we had a slight divergence there. But the MACD is bearish. It's flipped bearish. It's underneath the histogram, so that's not good. But we are flipping. We are starting to converge or diverge, and then hopefully we'll start trending back up. And this is, again, on the 1 hour. So, and we did have some institutional activity buying right here underneath the EQ cloud. And I can't remember exactly. So you can use the EQ cloud as resistance and support. Well, this would be resistance, this would be support, and then these two clouds on the top and on the bottom, the red and the green, those are uh, reversal uh, trends or indicators, reversal indicators. So if you fall out of one, they say you're supposed to sell. So once it goes up and you come out, once it leaves this cloud, it says you're supposed to sell. So, but there was no sell signal here because we were still uptrending, and we're also still staying above this EQ cloud. So came back up, came back up, and we're falling down now. So strong sell signal on the Lux Algo indicator package. So, but we also are pretty pretty oversold right now. We're a little oversold. We are above the 30, so that's good. That's showing a little bit of strength. We're showing it's just, some kind of consolidation going on. There's some consolidation accumulation, probably from these guys right here. And of course, as you can see, as this starts trending down, this is where institutions start getting in, or whales. It just picks up large cash movements, or large volume purchases or sales. And then, but they call it institutional activity. And we can even throw on um, this institutional profile, which is basically like a VPVR. I've found out, but I figured that out. But yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of institutional activity down in here, and then there was a lot up here, as you can see. And then this line shows, so according to Lux Algo, if you break above this line, it's a clear indicator that you're going to burst up, as it did here. And then once you come back down, if you fall below that, and now you're below this, you've hit the reversal zone, you've fallen below the trend lines, you've entered the EQ cloud, and now you have fallen down this zone right here. And so you expect to just completely fall down because you just lost all support. So I do love the Lux Algo indicator, but I do also love some classic, just looking at patterns and stuff like that. So, and volume, let's see what we're looking like there. So volume is still kind of low. We want to see more of these spikes. We like these spikes, but compared to this section right here, I am seeing a lot more action coming in here, but of course there's a lot more red columns than green. So lots of selling going on, probably putting money into something else, but that's fine. But it looks like the market, we did have a full day of correction, and there were some decent corrections. We did see ACH pull back down about 12%, 11%. So, but that was kind of expected. And we throw on the Bollinger Bands here. We did fall below the 20 daily EM or the 20 EMA because this is on the hourly. So we did fall below that. Um, and we're starting to hit the bottom of this Bollinger Band. So I do expect some reversal to start happening. And once we break back above the 20 EMA, that'll be a good sign that we are continuing on with this run. We've also flipped the EMA ribbon. So I'm really hoping that we can have some kind of big push to really get back above here with some conviction. That would be really nice to see on ACH. So on TD sequential, we did hit a 9, red 9 here, which should have indicated a trend reversal, but it failed. We hit the EMA ribbon and then failed and then broke down. So just is what it is. But yeah, so that's just what I'm seeing right now. I'm not so. Let me also go ahead and throw the fib on here to show you. So we did come down We broke through the 702, but we did come back down, and now it's kind of looks like it might be have built some support there. So we might come back up here. We did come up across the 786, but then it came back down. So we might see some action, some movement down in here. Uh, so like down in this zone until we can break above it, come back down, test, come back up here, test, test. I hate how this thing draws. Test, test, whatever, and then break out. So that's just what we're looking for. Timeline, who knows? You can never predict the timing of these things. I'm just hoping that we're not seeing another one of these because this is kind of similar to what we're seeing right now. So if I take this bar pattern right here, you can see we do have this dip here and then an uptrend, dip here and then an uptrend. It actually follows this one more. So dip, up, and then breakdown. And then it shot right back up. So I expect that since this was happening in a downtrend, that it happening again and it doing that shoot up, that that shoot up will actually push us up. And since there's not much resistance after that, that we should start, getting on out of here, getting back up into the 15, 16, 18, 20 range until we come up to the 2.618 and then hopefully do a full extension up to 30 cents. My timeline on that, I would say maybe towards the end of the month we could get there, maybe early September, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, if you guys liked this video and you want to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button and like the video and hit that notification bell to get notified of when I post new content and when I go live. And as always, I appreciate all of you for watching and sticking with me, and hope everybody enjoys the ride up. All right, guys. Have a good one.